Hi guys, I thought I would finally show you guys the house that took me and my husband 5 years to complete. I did lots of random little YouTube videos where I showed him parts of the process, but now I'm going to show you guys the complete house. So come on! Okay, so when you first walk in, this is our kitchen and living area. So this, when we lived here, we had a couch here, and a couch here, and a rug, and obviously our TV. And yeah, this was our little living room. And then over here, this is our dining area. So we had our table here that seats like 4 people, and this was our dining area. This is the kitchen. We put in a really nice faucet that extends, it sprays, it does all kinds of cool stuff. And we have this giant window. So this end of the house, I'll try to put in some photos somewhere on the screen at some point of what the house used to look like. This section that we're standing in used to be a garage. So the walls are actually made out of cinder block, which means the walls are really thick. And so we got really nice, thick windowsills because of that. And it also has a massive window here. So this brings so much light into the living room and the kitchen area, which is really nice. We have tons of cabinet space. Even though this is a small kitchen, we made sure we had a dishwasher in it. We have a nice corner cabinet here. Lazy Susan, all the things. Background noises, kids. So yeah, that's what that is. Nice pivot. So we moved in this house after we had worked on it for about 15 minutes. Was it 15 minutes? I think it's 15 minutes. 15 or 16. You can talk, it's okay.
I don't know exactly how long it was.
It was like 15 or 16 months from the time we bought the house. We originally bought an old house that was here, and I'll put photos somewhere. We bought an old house. After going through the house, we realized we had to... I thought I was going to be able to film that with my husband holding our son and our daughter running around, but it didn't work too well. So he's out in the backyard with them now. I'm going to keep giving you guys a tour. So where I was at, this is our kitchen. Oh, what I was saying was, let's see if this lighting is going to work. Okay. We bought this house and then realized the original house that was here had to be torn down. So we then tried to cash flow renovating the house. For the first 3 or 4, maybe even 6 months living in this house, we lived in this living room kitchen area. We had a fold-out couch. I did YouTube videos at that time of us living in here. I was pregnant with our daughter while we were building this house. And we moved in a month before she was born. And we lived in just this room. No countertops, no sink, no washer, dryer, no hot water. We had a functioning toilet. We had a shower with cold water. And we had a bathroom sink to wash our dishes in. So this house has been, it's been a labor of love. We did nice tile backsplash. We have a really nice sink that we put in here, or faucet we put in here that has like sprayers on it. This is the best setup for washing dishes. Love this thing to pieces. We have super deep windowsills, which is amazing. Recently put in blinds because the house needed blinds. But yeah, here's all the finishes. Our countertop is this like gray marbled looking countertop. We have white cabinets, but we did these little really nice finishes. We tried to keep everything very high quality in this house. Everything is very nice. Okay, so then from the living room, you see our hallway. This is I believe it is a 5-foot wide hall. And then it goes into the laundry room. And so yeah, this is the laundry room. Hot water heater, washer dryer hookups are all in this room, obviously. But yeah, this I believe is 8 by 9. I believe is what this room is. But yeah, wicker light shade that I found at a thrift store. I think I paid like $5 for that. This room, I believe, is an 8x9. So it's a super spacious laundry room. Yeah, it can be used for extra storage, so many things. Beautiful, beautiful place. Beautiful room, I mean. Yeah, then we come down the hall a bit. And so that was laundry room. Come over here, and this is the bathroom. So you walk in here we have these really nice marbled looking floors, really nice marbled countertop. We have this nice sink, or I can't remember my words, black faucet. We did black finishes in the house. Yeah, this nice mirror that we got on a Black Friday deal at Walmart. Nice light fixture up here. We did floating shelves above the toilet, which is really nice. We have a little like pegboard here. This was for where we put our towels when we were done in the bath. And the thing that makes this bathroom so nice is this window, because this whole room, you pretty much never have to turn a light on. Like, it is so bright, it is so airy. Yeah, it's super nice in here because of that window. But then across from vanity and toilet, you have the shower. And so this is a bathtub shower like combo, but it has the appearance of subway tile. Like, it's just looked more upscale than your normal shower tub combos that you see. Here's the fixtures for the bath. Funny story about the fixtures on this bathtub. We actually bought the tub and shower kit from a plumbing business that is across from this property. And they gave us this great deal on this plumbing kit, or the shower kit. We then learned that it did not have the shower handle in this kit that we got this great deal on. And I looked and looked and looked online, see if I could get another one. And because we had already had this installed, and I looked to find another handle, couldn't buy just the handle. And we, for 2.5 years, used a wrench to turn the water on, because we did not have a actual turn knob for it. We used a wrench for the longest time, and now it's so funny that we're selling the house now, and now it finally has a handle. Here, behind the door to come into the bathroom, there is a large linen closet in here. This is I believe it's 3x4, something like that. Very large, it's very deep. Like, my arm has to really reach to go to the end of that. But yeah, that's the closet. We also have dimmable lights in here, which is really nice when you're taking a bath. And then, where is it? There. And there's the lights for the vanity. And then, so there is the bathroom. You turn, and this is the bedroom. So the whole house has these really nice light wood floors, which is beautiful. Makes it feel a lot bigger than what it really is. And then this room has 3 windows in it, which just makes it so bright and airy in here. And then we have a ceiling fan. Again, these lights up here are dimmable. And then over here, we have a closet, and this was gonna be like a little office. It was gonna have a desk across here and some shelves, but we never got around to that before we outgrew the house. So, yeah. We also have vaulted ceilings in here. So this ceiling is super high, and it makes this whole room feel absolutely humongous. But yeah, this is a 1-bed, 1-bath house. The fact that this room is so big is really the only reason we were able to live in this house this long, with it being a 1-bed, 1-bath, because we have 2 children and we were all in this 1 bedroom, which, yeah, that's the only reason we're leaving it too, is because we've outgrown the house. So let me turn you back around. With this being the bathroom, you turn around And this is the back door. So this again adds in so much light. One of our big things with this house was that we wanted to have so much light in here because the house is so small. That's pretty much the entire inside of the house. And I'll give you guys a tour of the outside. So I never showed the outside of the house when we lived here because I just don't believe you should show the outside of your house on the internet while you live in that house. But now you guys get to see what the inside, now you guys get to see what the outside of the house actually looked like. So I'm gonna turn this around and you guys can see what this little house looked like. So we did metal kit for the whole outside, black roof, black gutters, white walls, obviously. And then we have these really nice posts out here, which are stained wood. They're this really nice deep color. This is the door. This color is called Northern Glen. It's a beautiful deep green. We have black trim. These really nice like farmhouse light fixtures up here. Let's see, is there anything else that's super special? I have these hangers up here because hanging plants are really beautiful up there. And then this was our yard. We'd built this. Our property goes all the way back underneath those trees, behind the shop here, and then around. Yeah. We had this pad out here. This used to be underneath the old house, and now this is just, yeah, we used this. We had a little pool out here, and this was a nice little spot to sit out and suntan. And I did a drawing out of chalk out here, and it's not washed off. Is there anything you want to say about the house on camera?
I think finishing the house has been more about growing as a couple than it has about actually finishing the house. There's been a lot of projects to get done, a lot of weekends and days that we didn't get to have just to do anything we want. And I think it got us closer together in the end.
Okay. That's the end of the video.
Hi.
Ivy, come here.
We're going to put all of us in the video to say hi.
Yeah.
Hey.
I want to be in the
Okay. So yeah, when we started this house, it was just the two of us. And now there's too many of us. So we can't live in the house anymore. It's too small, and we're on to the next thing. Wow, this hair. Anyways, I'm gonna take my mud mixture stuff down there, joint compound, whatever, and thin it down. I'm doing third coat here in the bedroom. So I'll just let you guys watch what I'm doing. Okay, so I realized I got here to the house and didn't pick up my phone to video any of what I've been doing so far. But I've been in the bathroom standing, which is why I have a mask and gloves on, because I don't want to be breathing in the dust from that since I'm pregnant. But I came and I, both in the bathroom and in the hallway, I did a little coat of the sample paint. So here's what they look like. This one is alabaster, and this one, what is the name of this one? Alabaster and Oxford white. So this is Oxford white, this is alabaster. This one I feel like maybe looks a little too yellow, but also I kind of feel like this one's too much of a pure white for me too. So I don't know. It's almost like I'd like to have one that's in between. Kind of wish I'd picked up another sample or two, but I don't know. In the bathroom, I do like the look of the Oxford white. Ooh, there's a lot of dust in here. Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and announce it. We're finally moving into the house. After 15.5 months of us owning this house and renovating it, we're finally moving in this coming Sunday. I've got up really early today. It is Friday. We're still planning on being in by Sunday. So there's a few more things I have to do prep-wise today. I have to go shopping again because I realized we need to get things like toilet paper. So we went with a really light floor. It has some gray tones in it, but it's actually a pretty warm tone floor. And I just think it's the most beautiful thing ever. And then we just went with white walls, which this white, if you're wondering, is actually a blend. Two different colors. We mixed alabaster and Oxford white is what I believe the other color was we were mixing. And then the paint guy at Lowe's told us that Oxford white, and whenever you buy just straight up uncolored paint, like just the white paint, it's the same color. Pretty much have a completed bathroom, which I'm super happy about. It is a huge mess right now though, because Chance was finishing putting in the vanity and the faucets for the shower and putting in the toilet and everything. So it is like a huge wreck in here. So this is seriously gonna have to be cleaned and organized, but I will show you what it looks like in here. So we went with a interlock, like marble style floor in here. We have a white vanity. I went with black fixtures is what we've picked out for most of the house. I made a makeshift countertop with styrofoam for now because we're not getting our countertop for a little while still. Most of the house is actually completed now. The main thing is just the bedroom. So we have like the bedroom to finish. We have doors to put on and trim, obviously. I do want to film like an actual house update. And I'm gonna do obviously the house like renovation series, but I feel like the house needs to be completed for me to actually do that. And I'll do a house update sometime soon so that you guys kind of can see more of the house.
Cheese, cheese. There we go. Yes, we did.